I will lift your name forever and always. I will give you praise. Hosanna forever. Everybody lift your voice. I will give you. I will give you praise. Hey guys, happy Monday. What up? What up? What up? I'm happy to see you guys. Hi, Mimi E. I see you, YouTube. What's up, IG? Facebook. Y'all coming into the New Year slow? What's going on? I'm thinking y'all was excited. You should have been on up here blowing up the Facebook page. IG is excited. I see you, IG family. YouTube, I see you. I'm happy to see y'all coming on. Let me know. Let me know where you guys are joining from. Erica, good evening. Daniela, good evening. Lady Cox, good evening. Alice, good evening. Drea, good evening. Monique, good evening. Coach Chanel, what's up? Crystal, hi, baby. Good to see you guys. Letitia, Laura. Oh, I see you guys. Jaleesa, Kaya, thank you for being on, baby girl. J Todd, I see you, bro. What up? You on ministry, aren't you? You're not home yet, but you on Cyber Church. I love you. Happy 2024. Happy New Year. I feel like I have not seen y'all in a long time, but we are back. Johannesburg, Africa is on. Thank you for being on. New York is on from Wanda from New York is on. Charleston, South Carolina. Orange, Florida is on. Orlando is on. St. Louis is on. North Carolina is on. Georgia is on. Port Orange, Florida is on. Let me know what time zone, what country, what Lady Aikens is on, my Letitia. Did I pronounce your last name right, girl? Barbara from Miami is on. Lisa from Virginia is on. Tyra is on. Houston, Texas. Dallas, Texas. I'm happy, guys. Keep on logging on. Do me a favor, please, and start sharing. Start sharing with your followers, with your family. Trinidad and Tobago. I see you, Shivy Shiv. Love is on. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Leticia, you that came into the new year as a wife, girl. Congratulations. I love you. Waits Mary from Wisconsin is on, and I am just happy. So let me know that you are sharing it. I want to know who's sharing. I want to know who's supporting. I want to know who is with me on the first Upper Church of 2024. Thank you, Barbara, for partnering with me. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Prayerfully, we're going to get some new partners this year. So while we're giving time, Letitia has shared it. Jameen has shared it. Lady Cox has shared it. My doll babe is on here. I see you, doll babe, on IG. IG, let me know that you've shared it. Thank you. Teresa says she shared it to 7 followers on her IG page. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that. CG is sharing from YouTube. Thank you. Just put it in your stories. Nope, not today. Just shared it. Thank you. Ariel has shared it. Thank you. My Tammy, Chandra, y'all are rocking out today. And I am pleased and I'm grateful for you. Tonight is going to be a blessing. Well, because we have entered into a new year, of course, we're doing new things. And so I want to give you guys just updated announcements as to what Siobhan Smith Worldwide has going on and what we're going to be doing in the the next few months, and just to make sure that you guys are abreast of all that we have going on. So while you guys are still logging on and reminding the family that we're back, I want you all to know that consecration starts January the 16th. Global Consecration 2024. This is our fourth year. Anybody excited about consecration? This is our fourth year. God blesses us. God speaks to us. God pours out to us every consecration, every time we come together, and He's going to do it again for this consecration. We have already shared a video with how the consecration is going to go, but be on the lookout this week or next week. We're going to be posting about consecration. We're going to be posting about the fast. We're going to be posting the guidelines. And then every day, starting on the 16th of January, you will receive your scripture and you will receive your worship songs for the day. All right. We're going to send you a worship list. We're going to send you the scriptures and the prayer topic for every day. And then nightly, we will pray at 7 o'clock. I don't care where I am for those 15 days. At 7 p.m., we're going to be praying. And so I want you to share this with your family. There are many couples that do it together. There are many families that even have their children. Our whole house, we do it together. Our children, even those who don't live in Texas, they join. They're even having their More Purpose family, my boys that have their movement there in Virginia, they've invited their friends and their peers to even fast and pray with us for the 15 days. We have declared 2024 to be our year where we seize the moment, where we seize the moment. And I'm going to talk about that but just a few minutes after I give you all these announcements. Many of you are saying, how do I sign up for the consecration? How do I be a part? Just join us on the 16th. Join us on the 16th. Make sure you stay tuned to all of my social media pages because I'll be posting all of the information for the consecration on my page. When I tell you guys, this is not a church fast. This is not a local fast. It is a global fast for everyone that wants to get closer to God, for everyone that wants to hear from God, from everyone that wants the Father to order this year for Him to get the glory. That's who this consecration is for. And we're going to be pushing away things that we do not need. We're going to be turning down our plate. We're going to be saying no to those things that our flesh craves. So for 15 days, we will not eat any starch. We will not eat any sweets. We will not have any caffeine. We will not scroll social media all day long. We're just coming on social media to get our worship songs, to get our scriptures, and to come on for prayer. If you have business and you have to use the computer and social media for business, then of course do your business. But for extracurricular, just scrolling and keeping up with all the happenings, we are keeping our spirit man open to God, and we don't want anything coming as a distraction. So we're turning our plate down from all types of sugar. We're turning our plate down. We're turning away from those things that our flesh craves, caffeine and premarital sex. And for those who do hookah, for those who smoke weed, for those who smoke cigars, for those who drink alcohol, for those who smoke cigarettes, we are turning those things down for 15 days. And the purpose of the 15 days, for those that have a habit of alcohol, for those that have a habit of having to smoke weed every day to function, I'm believing God that on this consecration, that desire is going to be broken. And if you can refrain from it and not have it for 15 days, then guess what? You can go 30 days, you can go 3 months, you can go 6 months, you can go a year, you can go 2 years until it becomes your lifestyle. I have many people that were a part of our consecrations that were addicted to alcohol, that were addicted to pills, that were addicted to weed, that was addicted to sex. And they said that when they became a part of the consecration, that desire, that habit, yes, that lifestyle was broken off of them. And they gave their life to Jesus Christ, and they gave their bodies over to the Lord. for him to receive glory from them. And I believe that God is going to do that again for those that come with the heart and the mind to say, God, I love you more. I want you more. I desire you more. You're the most important thing to me. You take priority. You take precedence. I want you to be my leader and my guide. I want you to be the one that controls and orders my steps. If that's you, this consecration is for you. There are many consecrations that are going on in January. There are many fasts that are going on in January. Get a part of something. Of course, I want you guys to be with me, but if you don't feel led to join this consecration, I want everybody praying this month, because if there was ever a year that we needed, I mean, we should pray all the time without ceasing. But this year is something. I'm telling you. And we need to be fortified in prayer. Our families need to be covered in prayer. Our marriages need to be covered in prayer. Our nation needs to be covered in prayer. Our churches need to be covered in prayer. Our leaders, glory to God, our health needs to be covered in prayer. And so I'm asking for those of you from all across the globe to join us January the 16th, and we're going until the 30th of January. And then we are going to plant seed in the ground. Either you're going to sow 224 or 2024. I'm not afraid to say what God gave me. And those of you that have an ear to hear, you're going to respond. So I'll see you guys in consecration starting January the 16th. How many of you guys have already sought the Lord and you're going to be a part of it? Just show me some hands. Just hit some hearts. Just put in the comments, I'm in. If you're doing this for not this like your first time, say I'm doing it again. If you're a first timer, I want to know that you're doing this for the first time. Don't be nervous. It ain't easy for some of us. Some folks, they're masters at fasting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I struggle with it because I love to eat. I love sugar. I love caffeine. I love bread. And so it is a sacrifice for me because, again, my body craves it. My flesh craves it, but I want God more. And so if you're going to be with me, I see my sister on here, Dr. Fondria Lewis. She does it with me every year, has her own congregation, pastors her own church, but her and her congregants, they join and they align themselves with me in this consecration. And I'm so grateful for her, thankful for what God is doing for Kayla, my niece. Y'all don't stop praying. God is moving. He's doing a work in her body. And we are believing God that in the next testify herself of what the Lord brought her through, and that she will be able to really show us in real time the miracle working power of God. I was not going to do IG coming into the new year because something's been going on with IG and they've been shutting down the page. But so many of you told me not to do it because this was your only way of being able to be a part. So I want you all to know, IG family, if it disconnects, y'all quickly hop over to Facebook or quickly hop over to YouTube. I do not want to stop it because I want you all to get some. So I'm not sure if it's going to cut off after an hour. We're going to see what happens on tonight. But if it does, I'll try to log back on quickly. But if I don't get on fast enough, just come on to Facebook and come on to our YouTube channel. Okay. What else do we have? We got new merch, new stuff. I see you, Pastor Cornelius. My Facebook page is Siobhan Smith, at Siobhan Smith. Pastor Cornelius is such a blessing. I thank God for you. I thank God for you. You have the ministry of sowing seed into the lives of so many people. And because you are a sower, you will never want, you will never lack. And God is getting ready to do something so special through you and your ministry. And I cannot wait to share it on your platform. But I'm glad you're on here with me on tonight. So new stuff. I gave this to my partners for a Christmas gift. And everyone loved the candle. So we have now added it to our merch So go online. The candle actually smells amazing. And of course, it says, I work for God. So go get you some candles from the website. We also have an I work for God blanket. I can't wait to get on the airplane and wrap myself up in the I work for God blanket. It's on the website. Go and get you a blanket. You take it to the football games, take it to the basketball games, take it to the road trip, take it wherever you go. Wrap yourself up and I work for God, okay? In Jesus' name, go order you a blanket and then go and order your bomber jacket. I work for God. Y'all ain't playing out here in these streets. And we have so many new things that we're getting ready to release. So get your bomber jacket. I think it only comes in black right now, or does it come in colors? I need my team to help me. But I have a black one. I have a black one. And it has I work for God right here. You know, not too big, just enough for people to say, hey, I like that. So go to the website, guys. Order your stuff. Y'all the first to see this stuff. I haven't even released it online yet. So go to the website, order your bomber jacket, your blanket, your candles, and then we have special colors in the hoodies getting ready to be released. And I'm very excited about all the colors that we have launched, and they'll be launched on this month. Last announcement, guess what we're getting ready to launch again? The Prize Circle. This is the mentorship program for women. I started the Prize Foundation so many years ago and put into women, and we would have retreats, and they would come to Virginia, and we would stay at beach house for the weekend, and I would pour into these women, and by the end of the class, they would receive a graduation party, and it was amazing. And the Father has commissioned me to go back to that. So Prize Circle is getting ready to be launched for February. Stay tuned. Every woman in ministry, every woman leader, every woman that just wants to be better, that wants to know God more, that wants to be better with business, that wants to learn how to be a better wife, a better mother, a better steward, you should sign up. You should sign up for the Prize Circles. Stay tuned for that. And then stay tuned because we're going to have an in-person retreat in Dallas, Texas. And we're planning that retreat for March of 2024. And it'll be me and my girls, us just hanging out, me pouring into you, us having a good time, and allowing the Father to minister to us together as a unit, as those who are on the same team, being strength to one another as women of God. And so I cannot wait to pour into you by way of class. And then I can't wait to pour into you in person in March. So stay tuned. All right. Announcements are over. Are you all ready for Cyber Church? If you have not shared, go ahead and share now because we are getting ready to get started. If you are a first timer on Cyber Church, can you just let me know? I am on here for the first time, Pastor Siobhan, and I'm excited. Some of you done rolled up on here by accident, but it's not by accident. The Father has allowed you to be on, and I believe it's going to be a blessing. Any first timers on tonight? If y'all see any first timers, can you all do me a favor and send them some love? Can you all welcome them to the Cyber Church family? We're on here every Monday at 7 p.m. Also, if you're in Dallas, Texas, and you want to be ministered to in person with the body, we have launch ministry in Arlington, Texas, every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. My husband and myself, Life in the Word. We would love for you to come and worship with us. All right, let's go. We declared that 2024 is the year for us to seize the moment. And I want to release, before we go into what God has given me to give for tonight, I just want to release this word to those of you that will receive the word of the Lord, that will receive the word of the Lord. This is the year that we will seize the moment. To seize means to grasp. When you see something, that means you grip it very tightly. When you see something, that means you take it over. It means to occupy. It means to grab with intent. This is the season that we occupy, that we maximize, that we step up to the plate, that we grab moments, that we take over for the glory of God. And I want you all to understand what the Father showed me. It was likened unto Tom Brady. Those that follow me know that even though Tom Brady don't play no more, I still love Tom Brady, and I feel like he's the greatest football player of all time. And I want you all to understand that before Tom Brady became the Tom Brady that many of us know, the great, he was a bench warmer. Okay. He was on the team, but Tom Brady was not a star player. Okay. Tom Brady was not a star player. He was on the team. He practiced with the stars. He conditioned just as hard as the main players conditioned. He went to, stay sometimes longer than even your premier players. There were times that Tom Brady would be on the field by himself for hours while other players would be resting, while other players will be doing leisure things, while other players was on vacation. Tom Brady never took time off. The same as a Kobe Bryant, the same as many athletes that are known today as the GOATs, right? And so all of that time for him was preparation before he was on the big stage, right? Even though he practiced with the big stagers, even though he conditioned with the frontliners, he was not yet one that was the starter. But he was being prepared just like they were being prepared. Are y'all following me? And then one particular time, one of the players, the star players, got hurt. And so the coach says to Tom Brady, it's your time to go in now and take his place because he's hurt. It's your time, Tom, to go in and seize this moment. Now is what you've been preparing for all this time. Now the moment that you've prayed for all this time has been afforded to you. I am talking to somebody that's listening to me on today, on tonight, on this evening. There are many of you, you have prepared for the moment that's getting ready to be afforded to you. You've been preparing for this moment for a long time. You've been preparing for this opportunity for a long time. You prepared through suffering. You prepared through pain. You prepared through losses. When you took that loss and you kept on going, you prepared by how you responded well in the midst of mistreatment, in the midst of mishandlement, in the midst of persecution, because you responded well. It prepared you for the moments that are getting ready to be released unto you in this season. So, Tom, here's your moment to get up off the bench. And now I received the seed. Thank you, Erica. And now it's your time. And from that moment, he played so well that when the player that I can't even remember the name of the player, help me out, husband. I know you on here. That the player that got hurt, that was the star, that when it was time for him to come back, guess what? They didn't even want him back because Tom seized the moment. He rose to the occasion because he was a replacement. There go my husband, Drew Bledsoe. He was the star quarterback. He was the GOAT. He got hurt. Tom, is your time. The word of the Lord to those of you that will receive this on today. There are many that fumbled the ball. Y'all remember that word? Whatever you do, don't fumble the ball. Whatever you do, don't mishandle what the Father has placed in your hand. Whatever you do, don't miss the moments. Because if you do, there are some replacements that are on the bench ready to step up to the plate. And the Father is saying to those of you on tonight that he is getting ready to put you in the game. That practice season is over for you and it is game time. Are you all hearing me? It is game time. And as he puts you on that field, as he puts you on that court, as he puts you in that room, as he gives you the opportunity to glorify him wherever he places you, you better occupy that place. You better occupy that moment. You better rise to the occasion for the glory of God. It is likened unto the story in Joshua. In Joshua, when you go to Joshua, the first chapter, you see the Lord saying to Joshua, "Hey, Joshua, it's your time. Be strong, be courageous. I've commanded you to do what? To now take your generation into the promised land." The generation that was with Joshua, guess what? They were the replacements. Somebody just say, "I'm the replacement." I'm the replacement. Type it in the comments. I am a replacement. Some of you are the replacement for some people on the job that are in position. And guess what? They weren't supposed to be there. They didn't handle that position well. They didn't handle the promotion well. They didn't steward it with integrity. And the Father is saying, "You're up next. You're up next. You are the replacement. You are the replacement. You are the replacement because the Father knows that if He gives you the opportunity, you are not going to be a glory stealer, but you are going to give Him all of the glory. You're the replacement. Just declare that over your life. I am the replacement for someone, I'm sorry, that fumbled the ball. Whether it was because of fear, whether it was because of pride, whether it was because they allowed other people to talk them out of the blessing, whatever the reason is, they fumbled the ball. The children of Israel, the generation before the ones with Joshua, they fumbled the ball. God gave them the word and said, "I am going to cause you to enter into a land that flows with milk and honey." They sat up there and they listened to the negative talk that came from the spies that did not believe God. They were so focused on what they saw in their natural eye that they forgot what God said. They saw giants and they forgot that God said that this is already your land. So regardless of what giants you see, guess what? Those giants are going to have to surrender and submit and bow to you because they're on your property. They forgot the word of the Lord. And they became fearful and they begin to murmur and complain and they begin to start talking crazy and talking as if they don't believe God. And because they insulted God, God said, "Y'all are not going to inherit the promise. You nor the leader Moses that I commanded to walk y'all into it. Y'all ain't gonna get it." So now God does what? Raises up a replacement that was already being prepared when he was serving Moses. Some of you, you've been serving the leader. You've been serving the one that's in the front. You've been pouring into, glory to God, the CEO. You've been there making sure that the boss is good. And oh God, not knowing that God is positioning you to take their place. Not no things. Nobody knew who you were. That God was already preparing you. Are you all hearing me? This is gonna sound real crazy, but I gotta share the vision I'm seeing right now. I have a vision of a single woman